This is Jeff with the Chicago Synth Exchange, and today we're looking at the KO2. Teenage Engineering, after a long time, came out with something very affordable, and I think a lot of people are very happy for that. And this is a sampler drum machine. It's able to record, it has a little microphone built into it, it has a little speaker, and then it has the ability to do in and out MIDI, in and out sync. You can record through an input. It's just got an 1/8" jack for these. And then it also has USB-C. It can be powered via USB-C, but it's also got a little battery compartment. Just put some little AAA batteries in it. And the battery life has actually been pretty impressive so far. I probably have only put one set of batteries in it and probably played it for about 20 hours or so. And there's a little battery indicator on here that'll flash when it's low battery, and it's not flashing yet. So I think it's doing pretty good so far. It's called the KO2, and that's because Teenage Engineering has a line of little tiny groove boxes called pocket operators. And there's maybe about 10 or 12 maybe different pocket operators. One of them that is the most popular is called the KO. And we don't even have one right now. They sell out really quickly. And this is the grown-up version of it. That's why they call it the KO2. But this is the first, say, upgraded pocket operator that they've done. They call it the EP series, which is kind of alluding to the fact that they may be making other pocket operators into full-sized ones like this. So, who is this for? It's really hard to say because they kind of made it for everybody. I can see parents buying this for their kids as their first sampler, as it's one of the most affordable ones on the market right now that has as many features as it has. Because not only can you sample on the microphone, not only does it have a battery on it, but it just has just about anything you would need to get started making music if you've never made music before. So for that same reason, I'd still recommend it to somebody who's never had a sampler, somebody who's never had a drum machine, but because it's also portable and it's Teenage Engineering and it's a great design, I'd recommend it for musicians who are serious about music as well. The closest things that I can compare this to would be like a Digitact or maybe like an SP-404. But even both of those have a lot of different features and have a completely different design, but this still has a lot of those same features on it, including effects, including the ability to sequence synthesizers that are outboard. So for that reason, somebody who owns a lot of synthesizers, I could see them being really into this because they can, have the synthesizers play themselves. I'd also recommend this for somebody who is a guitarist and has never had any kind of electronic instrument before, because you can very easily make your own drum beat or rhythms and then play along to it. That's something that I find myself really enjoyable, because when I'm just playing guitar trying to create a rhythm, I'm kind of falling into the same patterns that I always do when I'm writing songs. But creating a pattern from scratch with a new rhythm, for me, really opens up the door to, do some more creative things on a guitar side. Maybe not have to worry about playing every single hit or playing chords, because you can, have this take care of a lot of that for you.